And one of the things we've seen this week is they joined the debate on Iraq. Senator McCain hitting Barack Obama very hard for not going to Iraq.
I asked him to go back, and I asked him to meet with General Petraeus and our great ambassador there, Ambassador Crocker.
He's proposed a joint trip to Iraq that's nothing more than a political stunt.
Obama hitting back on Senator McCain for not getting the facts straight on Iraq.
I can look you in the eye and tell you it's succeeding. We have drawn down to pre-surge levels.
He's wrong. It's not true, and anyone running for commander-in-chief should know better.
On that second debate, I was surprised how hard the McCain campaign dug in on that point that we're back to pre-surge level when we're clearly not.
Yeah, this is the stupidity of BlackBerry politics. They get caught in this day-to-day. No one's going to care what John McCain says about the fact levels. What they care is fundamentally who was right about Iraq. And there I think McCain has a pretty strong case. I mean, the Iraq war is going a lot better. We just heard today the U.S. casualties at their lowest, I think, in 4 years.
Lowest monthly level in 4 years.
And if you look at the Pew study which came out this week, if you ask people who do you trust more on McCain or more on Iraq, McCain has a very tiny advantage over Obama. And I think the other thing McCain realizes, this election is about Obama. Obama is the center of this campaign. Because of the political tides, if people feel they can trust Obama, he's going to win.
Well, as I say, their job is they have to make it about Obama. If it's simply about the conditions of the country, where the country wants to go, they want change.
That's right. This, just as the Bush presidency is about one thing, that is Iraq, the argument about succeeding Bush is going to be about one thing, which is national security. Because once Obama solves that, if he solves it, he's president.
Absolutely.
McCain should be very careful what he wishes for, wishing Obama to go to Iraq, because he might get an interesting response from, among others, the troops.
And Obama's going to have to go to Iraq right now.
Well, he's indicated that he will go, but who knows what the timeline is. I thought this debate was interesting because John McCain not only dug in, but one of the central themes of his candidacy is he's the candidate with experience, and the fact that he could not come back and admit to a mistake gave Barack Obama an opportunity to say, here we go again. We have another leader who will not admit to mistakes. He doesn't know all of the facts. He's misleading you. And that played into the storyline, especially with Scott McKellen's book coming out.
You know, George, in 1952, another Illinoisan, Adlai Stevenson, was considering making a trip to Korea, and his staff dismissed it. They said it would be a gimmick. And no sooner did they do that than Eisenhower came out and said, I shall go to Korea, which meant get out of it. And so Stevenson never did go, but I think Obama will have to go. And he should have been there between 2006
and just as the American people wanted to get out of Korea in 1952, a majority of Americans still believe the war was a mistake and want to get out now, even though they are worried about how we leave once the withdrawal begins.